Thank you for joining us today on Black Investments Matter. I'm Antoine Anderson, and today we're going to be exploring the ways you can continue to earn passive income despite downturns in the cryptocurrency environment. Right off the rip, one of the most consistent ways I've earned passive income in this cryptocurrency economy was through mining it directly with machines that I built. Now, if you're new to cryptocurrency, mining is not investing. You're not buying cryptocurrency. You're actually buying pieces of equipment, either an ASIC miner or you're building a GPU miner to earn cryptocurrency for its part of solving equations on the blockchain. That is profitable. At one time, you could earn as much as $300, $400 a month with the type of rig I had, and it's basically about $3,000 worth of equipment. So once the rig was paid off, the income that it was generating for me showed to be quite profitable in relation to what I spent in electricity. I'm still earning money off of that, but of course, in this downturn in the economy, with the price gouging going on with the cards and the ASIC miners, the fewer and fewer opportunities with the complexity of blockchain algorithms are becoming more complex, those profits are down, but they're still making money. And again, any money I make off of those rigs is profitable. Now, there is legislation being offered starting about 2 days ago, the Responsible Financial Innovations Act. That's the Responsible Financial Innovations Act, and it's a bipartisan bill, but don't expect anything to happen before 2023. This is long overdue legislation. The bill is about 49 pages long, and I will include it in a link on this video so that you can read over some of the fine points. And it does address some of the taxation issues that we currently face as cryptocurrency miners. The 33 and 22% rule on taxation. There is a proposal to possibly even limit that tax or make it tax-free for those transactions under $200, which will be a boon for the small-time miner, maybe helping to weed out some of these multi-billion-dollar players who have driven this market to astronomical means or ways. I mean, you cannot buy a decent miner under tens of thousands of dollars now. So that's one of the drawbacks of trying to own and operate a crypto mining operation yourself, is the enormous upfront cost. It didn't used to be this way, but it still remains a profitable way to earn passive income. Okay, next, of course, is going to be airdrops. Now, I've posted a bunch of airdrops recently this month. One of the best ways to get involved on cryptocurrency and earning passive income is by getting involved in these projects early. To do that, you can tune in to channels like this, and we'll point you to where these airdrops are. You will have to fill out applications. You have to give up some of your social media contacts and perform whatever tasks that they're going to ask you to do in each of the airdrops. And for that, you will get compensated in that coin that you're actually promoting. Now, if you win those airdrops, that's great. The only way you can become wealthy doing this is, of course, if that project actually catches on. Now, we're going to be talking a lot about rug pulls, and there have been, unfortunately, a lot of rug pulls lately. Big names are going down. And what a rug pull is basically developers come up with this nice, catchy, or flashy way to earn cryptocurrency by promoting their coin. They pump up the price, and then once they get enough investors, they pull the rug out from under the investors and bounce with the cash. That is the thing that is going to be addressed again in this Responsible Financial Innovations Act. It goes after the Lunas who use other cryptocurrencies to act as a stable coin for their own cryptocurrency. These are the things that, as we start to develop the ecosystem again, that the bill hopes to correct. I have a lot of hopes for this bill, but it's becoming one of those things where some regulation is coming. How it's going to affect the profitability of what we do as cryptocurrency miners and investors remains to be seen. But it's a good step finally after 10, 11 years of innovation in crypto economies. Another way to generate passive income has always been to invest in the cryptocurrencies themselves when they are initiated or when they're started. Getting involved in an ICO, an initial coin offering, is a way to buy low, and if the project goes up, you sell high. Those are the ways to back a project without having a whole bunch of money invested in hardware to mine the coin if it's mineable. Many of the Ethereum-based coins are just stakeable coins, meaning that you have to buy the coin, hope the value goes up, and take it out when it's more profitable to you. But in that, it becomes more of a security or a commodity than it is an actual digital asset or a project. Many of these cryptocurrency projects are based on payment arrangements. All right, the Responsible Innovations Act for cryptocurrency addresses these areas and how taxation, monetization are going to be addressed with this bill, whether it's a security or commodity, whatever. They're going to go after and clear up some of the ambiguity in what we're doing right now. Currently, it's just tax whoever has it. If you've got cryptocurrency and you try to sell it, let's just tax it at 33% or at 22% if you keep it in for a year or more. That's got to change with the times. The Innovation Act hopes to level the playing field between small-time investors and miners like myself against the big companies who are now forcing their way through and making changes based on the amount of coins that they already own, which is just patently unfair to small investors, and it limits the innovation. All right, there's nothing more discouraging than what has happened, for example, with my helium operations. If you are not one of those who, from the start, backed the technology behind it, you would probably pull out right now. I'm not pulling out. Reason being, the technology behind the project, what it should offer, is still amazing. All right, it's still mineable, but it's not profitable at all. But what you're getting into it for, its long-term implications. I'm not gonna denounce helium, and I'm not gonna promote it at this point either. It's just that bad. With this last HIP vote, it just shows that it's not really about the people. It's about the people with the biggest pockets who make the rules. Until that can get addressed, I will still maintain my small collection of rigs throughout the country, but I will not advise anyone to get into this lightly until you know what those risks are. Those rigs are $500 a piece, and at one point they were able to generate that much income within a week, at the very least a month. Since I've gotten mine, I'll just leave it at that. The numbers don't lie. So, keep that in the back of your mind as you're trying to navigate your way to passive income through these different means and methods. But don't lose sight of the goal. Your goal is to remain profitable by using the technology effectively.